Hey, what's popular, everybody? So, as I said, we're going to get into some subscriber and viewer submitted questions and comments. First things first. If I fuck up your name, it's not my fault. It's your name. It's your fault. Your name shouldn't be so fucking hard. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm not really playing. Yeah, I'm playing, but I'm not really playing. Kind of playing. Come on, you know what it is. Some of you cats be having like these hard ass fucking online handles, man. So I'm going to hit these shits as best as I can. I may like abbreviate some of your shits. You know what I'm saying? It's no disrespect. It's all love intended. All right, so let's get into some of this, right? All right, so let's check out, and I'm just going through these randomly, okay? So, oh my God. Speaking about fucking up names. Eastside and I says, this is in response to a video of mine's older video, as a matter of fact. Make toys, Despotron, quick look, right? He says, for me, the best is Mitron. He feels like a leader, but Despotron is okay. I hate wide legs. It's too wide. Nonsense. And in front are black G1 Megatron. Front legs are gray, but this figure is okay. Hey, what's up, Cyanide, E-Cyanide? I'm going to try, let me see, Exerve, Cyanide. I'm just going to say E-Cyanide. Thank you very much for checking out the video, man. Yeah, you know what? As far as Mitron goes, everybody has their own preference. Everybody has their preference, right? Like, I'm not really a big fan of Mitron. Having had a chance to actually mess with it, yeah, he's not as bad as I thought. I gave him a really hard time for the longest. I was talking crazy shit about him when I first saw images of him in those long cereal box looking legs, but after actually holding him, he looks pretty good. I have to say he's a solid figure, so you know, to each his own. Funny enough, as it is, or as it were, I was messing around with my Despotron today because I was reorganizing my little Decepticon display, which is really shrunk and it's really, you know, gotten a little bit small. I've been slinging shit. I've been getting rid of a lot of shit. So it's gotten a lot small. I'm going to have to get in there and get some more Decepticons up, right? But here it is. As it stands, I have Despotron and I have Apollyon and I have MP Megatron on pre-order, right? And, oh, by the way, you should be pre-ordering your MP Megatron other than, you know, some of your favorite retailers. If you're not sure, check out some of the if you want to pay that crazy ass price, check out some of the importers, right? Like some of them have some really good prices on that. I mean, yeah, you pay a little bit of shipping. I've said this before, you pay a little bit in shipping, but it still comes out to less than what you're going to see here stateside through the markup, right? Having said, because it is the car, right? So it is an import, right? So having said all that, right? I was messing around with my display, and I really, for whatever, as much as I love Despotron, I love me some Despotron. He's a chunky bastard, right? But for some reason, I can't use him in my Decepticon display as my Megatron. I don't know why it is. Maybe if I was doing more of the style, if my display was more stylized based Decepticons and not so much just the MP style ones. And you know, most of your figures now third party like are MP style, right? But like let's say for instance, I could do it if most of my display was like say you know, Ocular Max or MMC, Make Toys, that kind of stuff, right? But being that a lot of my Decepticon display is MP, it just, I don't know, it doesn't really, I don't know, it's just something about it. It doesn't work out for me. So I use Apollyon, and Apollyon, for whatever reason, despite the X-Transbots, you know, dropping of the ball, right? He captures that Megatron for me. Now, will MP Megatron do a better job? We'll see when it comes out. But you're right. You know, everyone has their own, their different choices. Mitron's not bad for me when it comes to display. I'd rather use my Apollyon, and yeah. So, and just to touch on that, what are my plans for any further or any future Megatrons? Oh, there's a few more I want to get, and I'll do like a Megatron display on its own, right? Except for that one, that Rioter, I'm not really feeling that shit. I don't know. I get him later if he's like on like, you know, clearance or some shit like that, because fuck that. That shit looks weird on him, damn cuts in his legs and shit. Okay, politically correct Luke Cage reviews suck. It's an older video I had, because I'm like, man, call that video what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not PC at all, fam. I'm not PC. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna call it like it is, right? And I saw a lot of older people reviewing that show when it came out, and they were being like, they were like hitting it with the kid gloves, man. Come on, man. Come on, come out the mouth with that shit, right? So, oh gosh, another one. Geek Burchill, GeachBurchill. Be chill, Burchill. I get with that one. He hit it pretty hard. He hit Luke Cage up pretty hard. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so initially he said, I struggled to get through the show. It's some of the worst writing I've seen. Makes Gotham look like Shakespeare. Come on, makes Gotham look like Shakespeare? I mean, damn, I know it ain't like, it ain't like the best, but damn, Shakespeare, Gotham, okay. All right, every cliche, super on the nose characterizations, broke the main rule of filmmaking, show don't tell. They just have characters state their motivations. We don't see anyone act realistically. And then he followed up with another comment. I really, really, really wish Cottonmouth was written better. He was clearly modeled heavily on Stringer Bell, but the writer for him was just so. The writing for him was just so blatant. Let me just state my plans and motivations for the audience, this is quotations, right? And talk about my criminal activities and blah, 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 blah. All right, be chill, Burchill. Burchill. Hey, if I'm fucking up y'all names, hit me in the comments down below and correct my ass, right? So, first of all, again, thank you very much for writing in. And yeah, I have to agree with you that the writing really killed it. Like, initially, I was really excited about the show, and I still like the show, don't get me wrong. I dig the music of it. I dig the musical content. I dig the way a lot of it was shot, especially the intro and stuff like that, right? It captures like a 90s, early 2000s hip-hop feel, but then kind of mixes it, kind of slams it with like jazz, R&B, all the eclectic elements of the city, of an urban city, right? I feel like it captures it, right? And then as well, it kind of touches back on like Shaft and Goldie, you know what I'm saying? Who's the Mac and all them old joints, right? Which you guys may or may not be familiar with, right? Because some of them might be a little bit too old for you, one, or two, you just might not know anything about that type of filming, right? Those type of movies, right? But it touches all of that. And initially, I was really excited about it because I felt like it grabbed onto all of that and made it, a part. It pulled it in and made it a part of the show. Here's the problem. One, the show was super rushed, obviously. Now, there were some rumors that, and I think those things have been found to be true. I don't fucking know. But there were some rumors that the show was slated to come out later, but they kind of stepped it up so they can get it out before the Defender, so they can get it out before Iron Fist, and then the Defenders. I don't fucking know. Here's what I do know. There's definitely a mood shift. You're going through the show, there's a change somewhere in there, and it just totally changes, and it fucks it up for me, like really fucks it up for me. Like, I have not gone back and watched it. I can't go back and watch it. That was one. Two, the major thing for me is that when you killed off Cottonmouth, yo, I was out, because he was the illest character, bar none, through the whole show, through the whole fucking show. What I did like is they had some really strong female leads, and great writing for the females. So that's pretty good. Hey, say what you want to say, call it what you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm not PC. I feel like I'm always happy to see female leads come to the front, and I'm definitely always happy to see strong black female leads and strong minority female leads, because I feel like it's not enough. And you may say, oh, it's a lot of it. You're going on Hollywood. Everybody's getting representation. Shut up. It's not true. Don't want to hear the bullshit. We can debate it. Write me and him in the comments down below, and I'll do a whole episode. Matter of fact, I'll do a motherfucking live hangout sessions, and me and you can debate. Not you, Burchill. You're cool with me, man. Anyone who disagrees with me, we can debate it live, hangout session style. I don't give a fuck. I did a rest in peace video for Star. If you're not familiar with the Facebook groups, and more specifically pop culture collectors. Starla Quinn was the founder of the group. She had cancer, and she lost her battle to cancer, and I did a rest in peace video for her that I felt fine to do because I had a lot of contact with her, a lot of communications. I consider her a friend. There is some controversy surrounding a bit of, or tied to a bit of Star's passing the groups. You know what? That's got nothing to do with me. That's got nothing to do with how I feel. For a friend that passed away, fuck that, cancer sucks. So for everyone that watched that video, that thumbs up, that hit like, that dropped a comment, I'm not gonna go through those comments. I really appreciate it, and just, you know, our best and peace to start, right? Hot toys. Let's talk about some hot toys. Hot toys talk, and your request for a how-to. This was an old-ass video someone watched recently, right? I always did when someone goes back and watch an older video and comes back with it, right? Great video. This is from RM Forever TV. Great video. Hot toys are like drugs, man. Once you into them, I like people speaking slang in their messages, right? There is no going back. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Consider me subscribed. Thank you, sir. Or madam. Looking forward to seeing more content. Well, this is content. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Keep on coming with it. Keep on coming back. I promise you I'm going to get more videos up once I get this thing worked out. All right. All right, Liable. Oh, yeah, this was a good video. This is my shit. I know it's good. I'm just saying. All right, Liable left Trump flu social media sickness super rant. It was like, yeah. And this is the one that, like, this is the video, and I'm probably going to stop, take a break here because the video's getting pretty long. This was the video that I kind of stepped away on, right? Because I was getting, like, seriously irritated, right? And it was obvious, right? P3SS3SSOD. What up, homie? This cat always supports, always drops message, always sends kind words, man. I really appreciate that, man. I'm going to open. His message is really long, so this is a good one to go out on, right? All right. Brave Rocker. I don't know you, but I do respect you a great deal as your honesty and candor. Honesty and candor. In your videos is what makes me enjoy them so much. That said, my advice to you is to turn media off. Stop giving it the power to dedicate this rubbish to you. Wait, back it up. Stop giving it the power to dictate this rubbish to you. Stop watching it. Stop giving it any of your attention. The media is so pervasive. Very true. It makes you take it personally. Not me, just kind of, you know, goes along with my day and my mood, but a lot of people do take it personally. And it has no right or place to do that. Absolutely right. Switch it off for a few days, which is what I did like 3 weeks ago. Personally, and I'm still trying to find where I left off at. Switch it out for a few days, so see how much clearer things become, and how much your disposition changes. I don't know. I got a pretty rude and, you know, just disgruntled disposition, no matter what. Cynical, very cynical as well. Watch a movie instead of the news. I do that as well. Thank you very much, sir. Listen to a record instead of talk back crap. He's meaning talk on radio. I must listen to music as well. Thank you very much. But I can't get rid of my talk radio, which I did for that period. Hey, bro, I cut it out. I just needed a break. All right. None of it matters, and the more you fight it, the more it controls you. Keep on rocking, Brave. Wishing you and your family the best for the festive season. I hope you get some peace and quiet too. Ha 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 ha. Yet again, thank you very much. So I did, very much so, as you can tell. I kind of just like backed up out of this stuff, and I'm still trying to figure out, you know, as I'm doing this, am I going to actually be able to edit this and bounce it and then put it up? Or will I have to put up the raw video footage, which will mean you will get me, like, if I'm picking in my nose, digging in my ears, scratching my crotch, burping, farting, I don't fucking know. You might get it all. So hopefully I can cut it out if I did do something like that. I don't know. We'll see. You'll see. Yeah, every point that he hit on there is very true as far as the media. Now, when I initially made that video, and it's an older video, when I initially made that video, we were just past the Trump election. We were just past the Trump election, a couple weeks in, not even a couple weeks in. Yeah, it was somewhere around there. It felt like 3 years in because of all the madness that was going on, right? But I think I was just totally overwhelmed by a lot of stuff, and not just even the news and politics. And I just couldn't get, I still can't get, I mean, to this day, and I'll never get, like, I think what frustrates me the most is how willing people are to go back and forth with the banter from left or right and really think that they themselves are correct or are the only correct voice. I think that's the part that bothers me the most. The media is full of shit. I expect the media to be full of shit, right? Especially corporate controlled media, which is most media on TV and cable and shit like that, right? I don't know. It never ceases to amaze how people think that they are correct. Like, I'm a Republican and I know it all, and liberals are stupid. And then liberals be like, I'm a liberal and I'm a Democrat and I know it all, and Republicans are stupid. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a left and a right for a reason, and I don't mean like a left and a right politically. I mean there's a left hand and a right hand. Most things has there's this duality. You know what I'm saying? And balance, and that's how things work. Even the Earth is balanced. Within orbit is balanced. You know what I'm saying? The universe, these are universal laws. So there is no fucking way possible that one side, one voice can be the absolute and only way. That's just dumb. And then the next thing is I get irritated by political commentary when we're talking about we're going to make this country great again, right? The greatness. Stephen Colbert has a really excellent book that you guys should check out. The title is like ridiculous. There's no way I can remember it or state it, but it's about making the great American the greatest that it's never were, was, went, buzz. Some shit like that. Google Stephen Colbert's new book title and you'll see what it is, right? But the title alone says it all for me, right? It makes a lot of sense, right? You want to give the illusion that this country was something just magical popsicle sticks, right? Magical popsicle sticks. It's not true, right? Now, the fact that it's not true does not mean that the country is not a great country, right? It does not mean that. You know what I'm saying? To say that we have a past in this country, we have issues in this country, we must challenge certain things in this country, is not to say that our country is not a great country. One of the best countries, as from our perspective, because we're here, we live here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you live inside a house, you're going to think your house is the best house, unless you know your house is a piece of shit, in which case you're going to want to move and get a better house. But that ain't the point. The point is, there's no fucking way in the world that one voice is more correct than another voice. There's no way in the world that you on this side know everything and this person or this group on that side knows nothing. They're just absolutely wrong. It doesn't fucking work like that. It doesn't work like that in any way, shape, form, or fashion. It doesn't make you a great American to be divisive and divide a country by making neighbors look at each other like they're the enemy. That's like, those are the tools of control by a controlling elite. And they're doing their job like hands free. Right now they're ghost riding the whip. Hands free, baby. Because you idiots are out there. I'm going to call you what you are. You idiots are out there and you're fighting your neighbors. You're hating your neighbors because they have a different outlook on things than you, and that's stupid. Another thing that bothers me, let's be real, we're going to go down the track, let's go down the fucking track. I hate the idea of motherfuckers trying to pretend like racism or prejudice doesn't exist. I hate the fucking idea. The idea that you want me to believe that prejudice doesn't exist or it's not an issue, but you'll take more time to debunk the fact that prejudice and racism exists or that someone has suffered at the hands of it than you will to address the injustice itself. That's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because what are you saying? That's an issue. You dig what I'm saying? That's a real problem. I also hate the fact, let me start rubbing my temples again. I also hate the fucking fact that people want to scream racist, but then be racist and say racist things like that. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck who I piss off. I don't give a fuck who I offend. All right? You can't say to me, oh, minorities can't be racist. And to be specific, black people can't be racist. Get the fuck out of here. That sounds dumb as fuck. That's dumb as shit. That's ignorant. It's just minorities can't be racist because we can't oppress because we don't have any power. Nah, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. That's dumb. That's dumb as fuck. If you want to stick to that, then you ain't gonna never get nowhere. You ain't gonna never learn nothing. You dig what I'm saying? All right. So those are just a few things that get my billy goat. Oh, one other thing that gets my billy goat, and because it's getting long, I'm gonna try and cut this down. motherfucking goddamn nerd reviewers irritate the fuck out of me. I'm a nerd reviewer. I don't care. Irritates the shit out of me, man. When it comes to movies and shows and shit, man, you guys irritate the fuck out of me. What happened to just enjoying? I mean, unless we're talking about like Transformers, Michael Bay Transformers, that's a whole different thing. Let's be fair. That's a whole different thing. Or unless we're talking about M. Night Shyamalan, The Village. That kind of shit like that, yeah, okay, tear that shit apart. But other than that, come on, man, let a motherfucker enjoy the movie, right? It's all we got. It's all we fucking got. Motherfuckers want to scare the fuck out of everybody. Talking about, you got to buy seeds and go buy gold. But then the gold price is going down. Bitcoin going up. Then the government wants to tax, right? There's enough going on in this world that we should have some sense. And then there's so much overly stupid shit that's there to saturate your brains. You dig what I'm saying? So let us have something, man. Don't tear fucking movies apart in the trailer and make us feel like we can't watch the movie now because of a trailer. The trailer just didn't give me what I needed. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I'm sure there's plenty more for me to get into. There's definitely plenty more comments. I just picked a few of my favorite ones. To everyone, Merry Christmas, Merry New Year's? Fuck it, whatever. Happy Hanukkah. I don't fucking know. I'm out of here.